You know what annoys me is when people smack their foods, right? It's so obnoxious. Like, people just go like, oh, nom, nom, nom. Like, it's so obnoxious, right? And you could just tell me, oh, just ignore them, right? You could just ignore them. Just shut up, okay? I can't just ignore them, right? If I'm standing by somebody and he's eating like sauerkraut and mashed potatoes and crackers, and he's smacking that shit like super loudly, I cannot help but pay attention to what he's doing, right? Especially if he's doing it right at me and I got little food particles all over my arm, right? And that's so obnoxious too when I get food particles all over my arm, right? It's not even my food. It's not even my mess that I made on myself. That's somebody else's mess, right? That's on them, right? And the thing is that's so annoying is I could ask them like, hey, can you stop smacking the food? And the people all around them, and even him, is just me like, well, it's not voluntary. Bitch, shut the hell up. It totally is voluntary, okay? You can put the food in your mouth, close your mouth, and then just eat, and then just chew like a normal, not insane human being. It really is not that hard, right? Because here's the thing, right? He will just, and the people just do it so loudly too, right? People, like, they always tell me just to ignore it. I can't ignore that. I can't. Are you just, if somebody shoots a bullet, like if you hear a gunshot, are you just gonna ignore that? Or are you gonna go running for your life? You can't just ignore loud noises, right? And I swear, like, those are the same people that take the loudest, most obnoxious, smelliest dumps, right? The people that smack their food, like, their dumps, like, it's just a like, you can hear it from, like, 1,000 miles away. You can smell it from, like, a mile away. Like, it is obnoxious, right? And you can tell them, oh, just don't ignore the dump. Bitch, shut up, right? I can't ignore a dump, right? I can't ignore when people take a dump, especially like an obnoxious one, right? And especially too, like, it's not courteous when you take a dump. You know it's gonna be a smelly dump, right? You know people are gonna be in line and have to go after you, right? You know that the seat is gonna be all like warm and everything like that, and it's gonna be disgusting, right? Just hold it in, right? Just wait till you get home, right? Use your own toilet, especially you know that the poor employees of the restaurant are gonna have to clean the toilet afterwards, right? Just stop, okay? Just go home, okay? Because, I mean, especially too, like, this is like COVID and everything, right? Don't, right? Just wait, go home, and then that way you won't get, like, crap particles everywhere, and you won't just make an explosion in the bathroom, right? It is so disgusting. It is so disgusting, right? And that's the thing about food too, right? I mean, I went on a little bit of a tangent here, but like if that person who's eating like sauerkraut, I forgot what the other things are, and he's just like smacking his food obnoxious, I'm not gonna ignore that, right? And here's the thing too, right? Like it's always just so annoying too, and people always do it in their own different ways. Like there's the smacking food, but then there's people who like chomp on it like like a freaking alligator, right? And then there's like, again, like the smackers, like it's so obnoxious. I can't even stand those kinds of people that do that kind of stuff, right? And I mean, seriously, and if you know that you're one of those kinds of people, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. What if it isn't voluntary? Then go to your own table, right? If you're at a restaurant and you're with the family, right? Just go to, when you're eating, just go to a table that's distant from them. Just go to your own freaking table and just eat, right? And just loudly eat as loud as you can, and then you won't be disturbing to other people, right? It's not that difficult, folks. And oh my god, I can't even stand it. Like I was one time at this restaurant, right, with one of my buddies, and he was just, oh my god, he was just going to town, right? He was just like, oh my god, I couldn't even stand it. And he was also one of those friends who like always like smelled and everything like that too, right? I'm not gonna say what his name is or whatever because I don't want to like call anybody out or anything like that. But everybody was so like, you also like, here's the thing too, like, do you really want to be that one person that everybody's just like, oh, I don't want to eat with him because he's a freaking obnoxious person, right? And especially like, you're not gonna get any like a partner if you're gonna be eating obnoxiously and everything like that, right? And you could be saying, oh, well, they can look past that. Man, do you think any girl wants to be with somebody who not only smacks their food obnoxiously, but also takes the most obnoxious dumps in the toilet, right? Do you really want to live with a person who takes the most obnoxious dumps in the toilet, right? I mean, even if she is with you, even if she marries you, she's going to divorce you after like literally 3 months. I mean, do you really want to be that kind of person, right? Do you really want to live a miserable single life? Or do you just want to get your act together and just stop? Just stop. That's all I'm asking you. So please, for the love of God, just don't smack your food, okay? And I can be your wingman too, right? And you could say, oh, well, maybe those people are ugly or whatever. Man, people, if, like, I could look past an ugly person, right? I could look past that, right? Beauty's from within, right? But beauty's from within, as in, like, within the mouth, right? Within the mouth that doesn't smack obnoxiously, right? And people say, oh, you gotta look at personalities when you're dating people. Man, I feel like smacking food should be part of a personality, right? You say you can't help it. Man, you can totally help it, right? So please, for the love of God, if you're one of those people who smacks food, please just stop smacking it, right? Just train yourself just to put those lips together, just like chew on your food, swallow it, and then take your next bite, right? You'll look like a freaking weirdo, believe me. You will look like a freaking weirdo, but it'll pay off. Like, seriously, like, it'll pay off. So please, quit smacking your food. For the love of God. I mean, your parents should have taught you this, right? Mama, those are the same kinds of people that say, like, mama didn't raise no fool, right? Well, guess what? She did raise a fool because she didn't teach you basic manners. I mean, it's not like, you know, it's not like complicated, right? It's not like, oh, the fork goes on the left part of the plate and the knife and the spoon goes. No, it's not even that kind of etiquette. It's just called being a civilized human being, like not being a friggin' savage, not being a caveman, right? So just stop smacking your food. Bye.